Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. So today I'm going to be streaming from my phone from the outside instead of the usual environment where you see me sitting at my laptop back at home. I decided we'll go outside. I will show you a little bit around Calgary and I'll answer your questions. This live stream is not going to be too long. It's going to be about only, say, 15, maximum 20 minutes, guys. So let's start. It's nice to see you all joining the live stream right now, guys. Hey, looking forward to read your comments right now, guys. Here it's beautiful weather in Calgary and a holiday, so Saturday, it's a weekend, good time. Let me see, guys, if I can see your comments. Let me know if you have any issues with the sound or anything, because I'm just using my headphone here, like this cheap one. Hey man, Rupesh, hello, nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. So guys, this is Calgary. Check this out. Hi, Dirty Flower. Hi, Igor. Hey, Dirty Flower, nice to see you. Oh my goodness, guys. So many comments now. It's all clear. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Javid. It's nice to know that the live stream is going good. And then I see Maku, Tony. We are here. Royal Vloggers is hey, hello. You're Punjabi. Man, I don't speak Punjabi. Sorry about that. Hi, Igor from Dubai. Nice to see you, man. Dirty Flower. Guys, so today we are outside. Let me show you a little bit on the outside. So this is Canada. This is Calgary. If you're not from here, if you're from the US or in Canada, probably everything looks pretty familiar to you. But these are the neighborhoods. Usually there are way more people outside, but today and during the coronavirus stuff, everyone is keeping their distance, so I'm just by myself. Okay, let me see some questions, guys. Guled Farah is asking, how are you? Oh man, doing fantastic. By the way, if you're thinking what this hat is I'm wearing, that's a company I used to work in. Geophone Environmental, Green for Life. Really cool company. But cannot say much because I had to sign all the undisclosure agreements and stuff. So all I can say is really cool company to work at. Rupesh Desi, Igor, my endorsement in process under AAPP. I hope I land in Canada very soon. Rupesh Desi, oh man, I hope so too. I hope you'll be here soon. No, it's a beautiful country. It's an amazing place to be in. And to be honest with you, being from Ukraine, being from another country, looking how other countries are dealing with this global pandemic stuff, I can tell you Canada is doing pretty good. Even though people would disagree, they would say, hey, it's really bad right now, millions out of work. But I'll say that everywhere is the same. And it's better to be here than there, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. Miss Kuripot. Hi Igor, watching from the Philippines. Keep safe, everyone. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm trying to keep safe. I just came outside for the live stream. I normally don't go outside much, so I'm staying at home. But if you look around, like there's kids in front of me. I don't know if you will see it that way there. So people do go out. Kids cannot stay at home so much. Rupesh Desi, oh, again, you are commenting so much today. Igor, my endorsement is a process. Okay, that's the same one. Let me see. Hi from South Africa, Diane and Kelly Trump. Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. Kapit Mita is asking me if I can answer your question. But I don't see a question. Of course I can answer your question. That's why the live stream is here for. Hey, hey Igor, I'm in Calgary. When can we catch for a beer? And that's Claudio. Well, we can catch for a beer right after the coronavirus pandemic is gone, man. Everything is like the pubs are closed, everything, restaurants are closed. It's crazy right now. So we cannot catch for a beer until then. Madhu is sending a picture like this, an emoji. Okay, let me see. Saskatchewan with Vishal. Do you think there will be any changes to postgraduate work permit rules international students who recently completed their studies? I don't think so. No, I don't think it's going to be much of a change of a postgraduate work permit. Guys, by the way, for international students, if you really want, I can make a separate video. There is a bunch of changes that happened. So if you want to know, I'll make a separate video specifically for international students, because there's lots of changes happen because of the entire situation right now. Some of them are bad, but some of them are really good. You'll be interested to know. But I can't answer right now all the questions because I still have to verify with all the changes on the government's websites and everything, because they keep on changing things right now. The changes are going rapidly. Okay, give me a second. Siad, hi brother, how are you? Stay safe. I'm from Hyderabad, India. Siad, nice to see you, man. Hello India, guys. Philippines, India, Canada. Who else do we have here? Hey Igor, my name is Nick and I'm from Greece. Oh, nice. NKMW. I would really like to tell you that your videos are really helpful and very encouraging. Oh, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad they're really helpful, because it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to put them together for you guys. Madhu, dear, I need a job for Canada. Hey, by the way, Madhu, help me send you a link. You know, on my website, how can I comment here? Guys, is there a way to comment on my live stream? This is so strange. Oh, there is. No, I cannot comment. What the hell? I can't comment from my phone. Give me a moment, guys. No, it doesn't work. So on my website, igorryltsev.com, if you go there, my name basically, igorryltsev.com, there is a shop, and I do have some toolkit for AAPP there. There's websites, job boards with the employers, with the lists of designated employers for AAPP program. That could be helpful, and also offer services of helping out to build your resume to help you find a job in Canada. So, but I don't provide jobs in Canada. That's the thing. You see, to provide a job in Canada, you need to be an employer, okay? And what's the difficult part about it is, if it's not an AAPP program, if it's not a designated employer, you need a labor market impact assessment, LMIA. Basically, one second, guys, I'm just losing breath talking and walking up the hill here. Basically, it costs a lot of money for the employer to bring someone to Canada, because they have to be searching for people for like 3 months, conducting interviews, and then not find anyone in Canada, and then they have to submit all that paperwork saying to the Economical Development, what's that, Economical Development Canada, something like that organization, and you have to submit your documents to them and say, hey, couldn't find anyone in Canada for this position. I want to bring a guy from another country. pay $1,000 of a fee to that organization, and then they evaluate it based on the market economy, based on the proof that the company has provided, and they say, yeah, you're right, there is nobody on your market like that. Here you go, here is a working visa, bring that person to Canada. Or no, they're going to say you didn't do a good job trying to fill the position. I'm sure there are lots of people who are going to fill the position, so they decline the application, keep the $1,000, and not when you then don't give any working visa to anyone. So the government can be really bad in that sense. But if it's AIPP, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, and the employers are designated, they don't have to do all of that. They're already pre-approved. Alright, let me see some more comments, guys. Just want to make sure if there is any super chat. Hey from Lebanon, Mustafa. Hey Lebanon, كيف حالك حبيبي كله تمام. 1 second. In this pandemic situation, Canada is still welcoming immigrants. Strange now. Yeah, well, why is it strange? To be honest with you, Canada didn't stop any immigration. As my previous video, if you've seen it, just on this channel, they're still letting in people, guys. They're still accepting the applications. They're still letting in people into the country, except of course non-essential visitors, which means is tourists, those guys who are just coming to visit Canada, visit their friends, relatives and stuff like that. So they're trying not to let in those people into the country. But immigrants, workers, student is a different case. Those guys are coming to Canada for a reason, usually with money for work, or with money or settling. So it's a different story. Nothing strange in there. If you watch my previous video, the statistics Canada shows that by 2035, in economics, if you want to retire, if you're a Canadian living in Canada and you want to retire, in 1875 there was like 10 people or something per one person retired. By 2035 there will be 2 people working, paying taxes per one person retired. So 1/3 of population is going to be on retirement, collecting the benefits and not working. So what happens in that situation is Canada is going to be screwed majorly without immigrants. So immigration is not going to close for at least next 15-20 years, I'm telling you. Because if it does, and we cannot produce enough kids until 2035 to pay taxes for our retirement, then when we retire, we won't have any retirement. Abdul, hi from the UK. Hey Abdul, nice to see you. Mexico. Edwin from Mexico. Oh my god, guys, we have people from everywhere. Guys, it's already 13 minutes. We're down to the live stream. Don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Saskatchewan with Vishal. Thanks for the answer, Igor, but per current situation, international students are finding hard to get a job in their field of study to be eligible for PNP programs. What do you suggest to them? Well, guys, what do I suggest for international students who can't find a job in the field they studied? I don't know why people think that it has to be in the same field that you studied in. It just has to fall under a certain NOC category that's qualified under the APP, under the immigration program, right? So it's not always, it's not like I heard in the US you have to find it in the same field, but in Canada you just have to get the right NOC code that it falls under. It doesn't really have to be exactly what you studied for. Like, take me for example. I studied global business management in Centennial College here in Canada. What the heck is global business management? Like, do I have to be a CEO of some corporation or something? It can be anything. It can be, I studied marketing, logistics, human resource, economics, business, management, like everything. There is like 20 professions I could be working after graduating from global business management. So unless it's very narrow one, like you can be literally, as long as you can get into the correct NOC code, you can do it. So don't stress out too much on what you're studying. I'll tell you this, there's people from India coming here, engineers with engineering degrees, and they come to Canada and they study for a secretary just because it's cheaper, and then they end up working as engineers in the end. Why they do that? Because for secretary and administrative assistant, it's cheaper tuition than studying engineering again. So people study lots of things. They come with way higher education to Canada just to get that working permit, just to get that Canadian education, to save money, to immigrate. That's basically it, guys. And they complete those programs with ease. It's really easy for them because you're an engineer studying for a secretary. Come on, data entry. That's like a joke. All right, let me see some more comments here. I just want to make sure I don't miss any super chat. And HN is multimedia is asking, can you please tell me about Nova Scotia immigration process, as I'm an electronic engineer. Are there good jobs opportunities? I'm also completing the MBA in Bangladesh. Well, for Nova Scotia, I can't tell you off the head right now. It's not a big place there. There are definitely opportunities there, but I can't tell you about their immigration program right now during the live stream while I'm walking on the street. Plus, I don't really have to. Give me a second, guys. Sagar Bat. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you live. My question is, can we come on visit visa and give interviews? Sajad Bat. Okay, this is an interesting question, and I'll tell you this. So, you can technically go for interviews on your visitor visa. The only thing is you cannot work. So that's the thing. So you can go for interviews, you can even apply for jobs, but they will ask you for a work authorization. So the employers are going to ask, are you allowed legally to work in Canada? There are certain things that the employers would need from you, such as social insurance number, which is to pay your taxes, you know, your work permit, student visa, or PR card, or citizenship, something that shows that you're allowed to stay and work in Canada. They do check that all the time here. Especially, you're not going to have a social insurance number on a visitor visa. You can get one on a student visa, you can get the one on the work permit, but you're not going to get, and there is actually a different one. Once you complete your immigration, once you're on permanent residency, you can get a different work permit. So the different SIN number, it's different number. Usually it starts with, like, for the temporary workers with 9, for the Canadians it starts with 6, I believe, or something like that, 4 or 6. I'm jogging here. Give me a second. Denise, hi from Trinidad and Tobago, supposed to migrate for college, but don't know. Let's watch and see. God is good. Oh man, good luck. Of course, just wait and see, man. Hi, Igor from France. Caro, hey France, what's up? How is France doing? By the way, I heard in France, Caro, Diallo, I'll tell you, I heard in France the essential foods for quarantine. I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but people are saying that cafes are still open, and one of the essentials is considered to be chocolate. I don't know if it's true or not. Is it Canadian joke or is it true? Tell me in the comments, I want to know. Uganda. Hey Uganda. It's Oh my goodness, Patience Win. Hey, Patience Win. Where are you going, Igor? I have no idea, Jimmy. I'm just walking outside because, you know, I haven't been walking much lately. I've been sitting at home all day, all night, and not going anywhere. So I'm just going somewhere today and live streaming. Hey, my guy Igor, the sage. Greetings from Guyana. It's lovely outside. Oh my god, it's beautiful outside. And you know what's more beautiful? I'll show you. Most beautiful part of the outside today is there is no people. You know, if there was more people, I wouldn't be outside. And good thing, you see, like, people just came out there with the stroller over there, and now they're walking across the road. Why? Because they have a stroller and we all keep distance from each other. So not even 2 meters, but like we go to another side of the road, not to meet, not to cross each other, so no corona cannot spread. Okay, let's see comments, guys. I just want to see, I don't want to miss any super chat or any members here. Hey Igor, can I do a degree from Jamaica and get a job in Canada? Yeah, absolutely you can. You can. You know, Jamaica, and in Jamaica, oh guys, I don't remember the exact history, but I think many years ago, like a couple centuries ago, Jamaica almost became part of Canada. That's what I heard. Something, was it Jamaica, or if I'm wrong, guys, correct me please. If you're from Canada and you remember the history, I had to study it. I had to study the history of Canada for my citizenship test. So there was something like that. During the colonization times, basically Jamaica almost became part of Canada. They might still have some treaties with Jamaica. I'm not sure. For immigration, you might find some interesting stuff there. And there is a huge Jamaican community, so I assume it's not too difficult to immigrate if you're from Jamaica. Trashinator. Hey Igor. Oh my god, guys, I just crossed my 20 minutes mark for the live stream. I'll answer this and one more question and I'm going to be ending the live stream, guys. So give the big fat thumbs up. Trashinator. Hey Igor, I have a question for you. What do you think about Justin Trudeau? I want to hear your perspective since you have masters in economics. Oh, that's a... Man, this is going to be a provocative question. To answer my thoughts of Justin Trudeau, I don't want to really speak about politics right now. Like, I have really mixed feelings about that guy. You know, the benefits that he's giving away right now for the, you know, for employment and everything is good and not good at the same time. You know, the thing is, the problem is all politics. You know, instead of creating job opportunities, they decided to create more debt instead of creating this kind of things. You know, it's just, I have really mixed feelings about Justin Trudeau. You know, it's I used to be a big fan and not anymore right now, and maybe it will change, we'll see. But what I am tired of is every day he's giving a speech and everything from his residence in the morning, pops out on my Facebook, on his profile, and I watched his live streams and everything. He says he doesn't, well, they are doing something rapidly. So at the same time, Justin Trudeau is like, I don't really like him as a personality, but at the same time, he's doing something. So I have really mixed feelings about that guy. You know, really mixed feelings. When he was first elected and I didn't have a chance to vote, at that time I really liked him because he was so much supporting immigrants and everything. But right now I have mixed feelings about him, and I have mixed feelings about conservatives as well, because those guys just increased our taxes here in Alberta. You know, I'll just tell you this, guys, politics are dirty, so I'm trying to stay away from it. You know, it's really tough to say something. From economical perspective, I think that coronavirus is just an interesting phenomena, which is, we will still have to live and see how it goes, guys, because really it's like, not to talk about any kind of, you know, stuff, but it's really interesting thing. It's really interesting what's happening and how it's going to turn out. All right, we have a super chat from Alexander, and we have my last question to answer here. Alexander Ananin: does Alberta have any plan how to overcome oil crisis? How many people have already lost their jobs? Oh man, I don't think Alberta has a plan to overcome the oil crisis. And lots of people, tons of people lost their jobs. It's horrible, man. It's horrible how many people lost their jobs. It's all started with people losing jobs a few years back. Then the oil went down. It got worse. Then now it's even more worse. And on top of that, we got Corona. And people are restaurants, small businesses, people working from home, people being laid off. So it's a really bad situation here in Alberta. And to be honest with you, again, like Alexander, you're putting me on a spot with the politics. The thing is, I'll tell you this, guys, the thing is how the elections work here. And they work in a way that, you know, according to the amount of people that vote and a population and everything, guys. So what I'm trying to say is, there are way more people in the east of Canada than people in the west of Canada. So doing something more for the electors in the east of Canada, the government gets the seat. So there is more focus on the federal government to the east, I feel, living in the west, than to the west, because in the east, if you just get the east to vote for you, you'll become a prime minister. And if you get everyone supporting you from the west, you get nothing. There is not enough people here to you know, we cannot select the government from the western Canada. So that's kind of the biggest problem here. And one of the reasons that there is no proper plan to overcome the oil crisis right now is because the focus of attention of the government is in the wrong way. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Lots of Canadians, they don't want to say that, but that's the conversations that people talk, you know, in the workplaces, in other places, you know, between each other, is that attention is on that spot. And that's why it's been like that. Not so good for the jobs in Alberta. Oh my goodness. We are going to another threshold, 28 minutes already. Let me see. I'm just searching for some new comment, guys. Nazar is asking me, I want to do a postgraduate diploma course in computer science. Which course will be useful and which college is good? Well, I'll tell you then, Madisar, choose something that is a university. So University of Calgary, University of Toronto, British Columbia. Better do a university if you can afford. Don't go for college. And it's not about which program to do. You have to choose your own program, but choose something that has a name to it. Because to be honest with you, I studied in Centennial College. Nobody really knows what Centennial College is here in Alberta. They do in Ontario, but it's like it's a really weird situation. Nobody knows Centennial College here where I am right now, unless they studied there. Hi, with temperature visa can what? Mari Madhali. Hi, with The temporary visa, Canada, can you go to visit USA? Yes. If you have a visa in Canada, it's easier to get approved for your visitor visa to the USA. And it's even easier to get a visitor visa to the USA if you have permanent residency. So it's like, I went to the US Embassy here. It's really terrifying experience to go to the US Embassy because they treat you like a hostage situation after a terrorism or something like that. It's so crazy, guys. It's like you have to remove your shoes, metal detector, they search you, scanning, more procedures than the airport in the downtown Calgary to get visa. I didn't like it. I didn't like the experience, and but there's lots of people who want to go to the USA, and it's pretty easy to get their visa if you're in Canada, especially if once you get your citizenship in Canada, then absolutely no problem visiting. Just take your passport and drive there. That's it. And you can stay there for about 6 months, I believe, in a year without any visa. And you can drive with Canadian license anywhere in the US. Mr. L saying Привет! Привет, L! Okay guys, any more super chats here? We have 84 people right now and only 40 likes. Guys, give it a big fat thumbs up if you're here. Let's make it 41 likes. All right. Okay. Robin Shield saying Namaste, sir. Oh my God, Robin, I almost. Namaste, sir. I'm pharmacist and working 15 years experience any kind of small city. I didn't get your question, man. If you become a pharmacist in Canada, it's good money, but otherwise, I don't get what you're trying to ask me. Sorry. Javid here again from Pakistan. RINP. I'm trying to draw your attention. I messaged 3 times. Casting up face. Okay, man, you got my attention. Okay, guys, we have 51 likes. Let's get it 60. Thank you so much for everyone who just smashed that like button, guys. Stay safe, bro. It's Annie Worth Riyadh. Thank you so much, man. Have siblings in Canada? Can I get a visitor visa? Dance. Of course, if you have siblings in Canada, it depends on which province, it can give you actually some advantage to immigrate for different programs. They encourage people with the siblings in certain regions. There are some programs that will work against you because I think give me a second. It's not rural Northern Immigration Pilot. There is one more program where they're saying that if your sibling is not from that region, it's more difficult to immigrate there. But at the same time, some programs are, on the other hand, if you have some relatives in Alberta for AIPP, then they actually help you in that way. You can actually get drawn from express entry pool if you have a relative in Alberta, because you have someone who is going to help you assimilate, help you settle down. So it's an extra point for you to become Canadians. What the Canadian government is afraid you're going to come here and you'll be like, you're not fit, you don't feel right, you have totally different cultural perspective, you don't eat pig for example, and everyone kind of eats pig and you cannot handle it, something like that, All right. Yeah, bacon is eating pig and bacon is huge in Canada, guys. Okay, I'm going to be ending the live stream. I went like 15 minutes past the time I was supposed to. All right, give me one more like. We need to get 60. We'll see you guys in the next live stream. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.